Okay, this is part 2. I tried to do it all in one shot, but it went back to normal settings for 10 minutes, so I put it in no limit. We'll see how it goes. So I was talking about the 5th step when I was cut off. So that's go into trance state. Whatever method works for you, but I did it through meditation. Sorry for the interruption. It's just notifications on my other phone. Alright, so then the 6th step is, and this one's a biggie. I've decided to have more collaboration on any of the steps if needed through my email on my About page on YouTube. I'd be more than willing to discuss it further, other communications. Alright, so 6th step is feeling is literally being. So you either feel good about something or feel bad about something, which is how to be. Feeling is being. Being, as in we are all beings. That was pretty clever to keep that. And as you operate in feeling instead of emotions or mind body complex, you will quiet that mind first in earlier steps with the breath work that I described in the last video. And then once you've gone through that phase where your mind is quieted, then when you go into the meditation, you will be able to access that stillness that you need in order to meet your true self and your multi-selves. But I went into it just to meet my true self. So alignment is key. You only have to be in trance state to align empathically, feel and locate the origin self from within the heart space. You want to align your feeling with the highest polarity beingness of love and compassion and caring. Like I said before, you start with the forgiving yourself and forgiving others, and then go through the rest of the phases into thankfulness, and the next phase of gratitude, and next phase of appreciation, and the next phase of awe of everything. I did it several times during it to reach the highest tone of our higher selves. That's why you do it. It's to raise your vibrational frequency. So when you're doing your trance state on the final step, after all the phases and the state of awe, then after that phase, when your next will be generally feeling yourself as a combination of love, compassion, gratitude, thankfulness, forgiveness, and appreciation and awe. Feeling your true self at that point of and concentrating on the tones of your higher selves. Feel the communication through your empathic, intuitive abilities. So then, once you get to feeling as love itself, which it should just be like a realization, your higher mind, you automatically take you to your other selves and feel yourself in them as a discernment, distinguishing your higher selves in case of interference from the false light, the dark ones, as deceptions will also be there to see what the illusions as deceptions really are and trying to keep you guessing all the time. And they affect the mind as well through giving you thoughts like you shouldn't be there or something to that effect. They try what worked in the past to keep us from aligning with our higher selves. So empathically feeling discernment of the highest polarity being a state of origin self. They are you. They have different experiences from the others and yourself. You will know them through recognizing them as yourself, empathically feeling that you are them and they are you. That'll be a realization that you'll have. So you have made it when you automatically go to your soul family as multidimensional beingness. They are you, and you are your higher consciousness awareness state of being, self. Get back to state of origin of being there. That's alignment. Now, how simple is that? This is the whole point of what we all should be doing to help the rest return. Becoming liberators yourself is my wish, but I just can't see that once someone aligns that they would want to just not want the rest of us, the rest of humanity to align, because we all are one giant consciousness collectively. Even though we have soul families as our immediate group, but all of us are part of this consciousness of creator consciousness. So I found that you have to do the phases in order to reach unconditional love state, because you will feel it, so then you're being that. And you have to totally drop human. If you don't drop human, then this will not work for you, because you have to. And don't be freaked out when you go OBE, out of the body experiences, to your multi-selves automatically. just get to your alignment completion. And it doesn't matter about time that you spend with them. They will be with you. In fact, they're probably already with you, around you. But you have to be open to the communication and be able to feel the meaning of the communication. That takes a little practice. I didn't catch on right away either, so but it's a little bit tough with the negatives because once I was there with my hires, I felt a tag along and I knew who it was because I was feeling the identity. Uh, the name I got was Chad, and it was really interesting that they chose that name. Okay, so I was there in front of my higher selves, and they were showing me. Two of them were showing me simultaneously that they had different experiences, but they made it. That's the whole point of them showing me. It was kind of like I wasn't just feeling, but I was psychically receiving their pictures like really quickly, a rundown of some of the differences. But then this negative being that tagged along, he sent me thoughts in my mind to keep me away from my higher selves. I got these thoughts that I did not want to bring the negative in the midst of my higher selves, causing them trouble. Well, that was a lie and deception. So I wanted to protect them. See how it works? Then I went back to my body, and I shouldn't have. I should have stayed there. So this should teach you all not to be tricked by the thoughts that are coming into your mind, because the thought patterns and the mind is malleable to suggestions and getting you on the wrong path or stopping you from doing what needs to be done. I learned to ignore the thoughts and proceed and not let thoughts influence the objective, and because deceptions run rampant all the way from this point and beyond. So be neutral observer from there on out. Feeling is being, not we are not singularities, we are multiple creator beings of high energy frequency of light. The tones of your higher selves automatically will help you go to your other selves. So feel yourself in them as discernment. Distinguish your higher selves from the false. If you get tangled up into uh, seeing something that's actually a negative, pretending to be a positive, you have to discern with your feelings. What energies do they emanate, right? It should be one of acceptance but not needy, and love but not a love, um not a love like human loving one another. It's a lot different, you'll see. And you'll feel like compassion and acceptance. Um, you'll just feel like you would want to know them. So that's what I recommend you do. Know your higher selves. First, you have to know yourself, and you got to raise your frequency so that you can meet them, because you have to go to them. It's kind of like no one can tell you. Uh, you have to experience it for yourself. So these are just like guidelines and sharing my experiences with this. And I wish everybody good luck and Merry Christmas. Oh, and what you're looking at, I know it's dark outside, but it's a really cute house across the way, and I figured it would be less of a distraction if I showed some Christmas lights since it is Christmas. It's 10:15 p.m. in Michigan, and we have no snow. And by the way, the negative controllers, the non-humans, they do control the leaders, uh, and the ones that control the leaders. It goes pretty high. This deception is very deep, deeply rooted, and for centuries and longer than that. In fact, I remember what it was like to be my true self in non human form, but still looking uh, similar to what I do now. So, but it's just in a different form, a lighter, uh, um, just not 3D, a lighter density. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, density. Because matter, this is a matter world, and you match with the world that you're in, the density that you're in. This is a heavier density than our state of origin. Our state of origin is much lighter density, so our forms are lighter. And by the way, that's when you're truly sovereign, when you don't need anything outside of yourself. Um, I guess that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Any questions or comments are welcome. And if you need to send me an email, that is uh, on my About Me page here. And I'd be happy to talk to anybody that needs more assistance. And please give me a like, and please comment, because I like to hear others' experiences, or just any comment. And in a lot of my videos, in the comment section or description, I do put things there for people to read for more information, because I can't really make my videos very long anyways. But that's it, folks, and have a Merry Christmas. Do the best you can and stay out of fear. Be your true self, and that is love itself. Okay, Merry Christmas to all. Have a good evening and day tomorrow. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.